J.D. Vance has been vice president for 7 months now. And in those 7 months, he's gone on 8 vacations. 8! His first one was 5 days after starting the job. Do you remember that? It was the Vance family ski vacation to the Sugar Bush Resort in Vermont. 5 days into the job. His motorcade was met with protesters. Many carried signs with local-themed insults like Vance skis and jeans. I mean, it is a little weird for the vice president to go on vacation less than 1 week into the job. But then he went again in March, the J.D. and Usha Vance Greenland vacation. That was going to be a family trip. Greenland, of course, the object of Trump's bizarre territorial obsessions. They had to plan an extended trip with the whole family, the kids. They ended up staying for just 3 hours at a U.S. Space Force base to avoid protests by Greenland. Up next was the fabulous Vance family Italian vacation 1 month later in April. Now for that, they shut down the Colosseum to thousands of ticketed visitors so Vance's family could have a private tour. Nice perk. Imagine saving for years for a trip to see the Colosseum and you can't because the vice president shut it down. He didn't even show for that tour, by the way, reportedly to avoid the, yes, you guessed it, numerous protesters. That's the same trip where Vance got a personal audience with Pope Francis and the Pope died the following day. Now, also in April, Vance and his family had an India vacation. They got a private tour of the...
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the sideline for you in one smooth... I wasn't sure if he was going to say. And then he died, and he did. And I'm sorry, but that is definitely a Grim Reaper vibe.
Taj Mahal, which was closed to all other visitors, along with schools in the area, so the Vances didn't have to share the view. Later, an awesome Vance family Disneyland vacation, where we saw the vice president running after his kids. We've, of course, all been there. Very relatable. There weren't a lot of spectators because, you guessed it, the vice president's family got the run of several park areas that were closed to regular patrons, causing jam-ups and long lines for others who were on their costly summer vacations. Last month, Vance and the family had a little Nantucket vacation, a fundraiser, some rest and relaxation, which was tough for them to find because they were surrounded by protesters yet again. Lots of protesters with lots of creative signs, like that one. And then just 2 weeks ago, Vance and his family headed to Ohio for a J.D. Vance birthday vacation. Now Vance is just back home from taking his clan on vacation number 8, the Cotswold, England family vacation, where he stayed in a $10,000 a month manor home.
By the way, may I remind you that as you see these photos, you all don't see Usha and Vance and JD doing the childcare. You see other people with them. Who are they? The nannies. They're supervising their kids for the frickin' photo. The people are traveling with them who care for their children. You know, because God forbid somebody tries something, you have to protect yourself. You can't protect your child first. Please.
Their presence snarled the roads. It rankled residents who said police knocked on their doors seeking the names and social media handles of everyone who lives there. I mean, look, this is not surprising, right? It's clear J.D. Vance is a guy who's just decided to maximize the trappings of his power immediately upon taking office. He likes the perks. He likes abusing the public trust to rack up the privileges no mere mortal could enjoy. It's rank corruption. It's a compulsion to hoover up every little privilege you can instead of serving the public. Thanks so much for...